What's up, guys? Thank you guys so much for tuning back to the channel. In today's video, we're working on the 65 Mustang. Went ahead, and got a timing gun. We're gonna get the timing dialed and hopefully get this thing running right and maybe take it for a drive. But yeah, stay tuned, should be cool.
I got crazy thoughts that stay on my mind. I promise I'm fine. I'm doing alright. And I'm back again.
Alright guys, so as you guys know, we have finally not finished, but we got the rebuilt engine started. But it's been running a little rough and I really haven't wanted to mess with it because I've been waiting to get a timing gun. So we went ahead, went to Rural King, got a simple timing gun, and we're getting this thing timed. Hopefully get her to idle today, hopefully. It's a little cold, but it's gonna be okay. What we're gonna do first is take the belt off and take the alternator off so we can see the harmonic balancer a little bit easier. Just shine this light down. We went ahead and just moved it out far enough out of the way so where we can see the timing marks down there. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but right down there, just so we can see the balancer. I gotta move the alternator out of the way enough so where it's not gonna hit anything, but real close. We're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up in a second, get this thing timed. So I'll put you guys on time lapse and hopefully we can get this thing done. Hopefully. Okay guys, so we managed to get the engine timed. I've got the string holding open, sitting at about 1500 RPM so we can get this thing to run on about 20 minutes, get the rings to seat real nice. It's running good. We're still having an idle issue, but the timing is right. I think it's a carb adjustment problem, but it sounds great. Everything so far sounds good. She sounds real healthy. And as soon as I say it does. So let's see what's going on. Guys, we had a ton of smoke where we didn't get to break in the new manifolds with the new paint and everything. So all the stuff on them is burning off right now. But I don't know. We really need to figure this engine out and see what's really going on here. But the timing gun worked like a charm. This thing actually did a really good job.
20 minutes later.
Okay guys, so I think it found a bit of our problem. So on this intake, we have this vacuum plug here that it's just junk, all right? Someone just plugged up all the plugs on it. So we may end up swapping to a full barrel setup with a different intake, but for right now, we're just gonna leave this on here. But one of the plugs had a huge hole in it and I had no idea about it. So I think there was a huge vacuum leak giving us a big issue. Plugs are good. Everything else is hooked up. That's plugged up right. That's a breather. I'm not too worried about that. We went and hooked the alternator back up, got all that tightened down, belts hooked up, and we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up and see if she'll move. We might try to move her into the other bay. So the hard stuff hopefully is done of moving the engine out. That's why we have the Mustang in this half the bay, because we have concrete. But we have a lot more room over there to work on body work or anything else engine related. Hopefully we won't be crawling on the ground much more. So, but let's go ahead, move this car over there and see if she'll idle or not. But, well, Shelby, here goes nothing. Definitely had a battery problem. This thing's toast, Shelby. So aggravating. Okay guys, this battery won't even hold a charge enough to get this thing started. Every time we try to crank it, this whole setup isn't working right now. The engine runs. We can't test the vacuum setup because of the stupid battery. Shut up. I wish I was doing that right now. All right, guys, we're gonna take this thing to Rural King, get another battery, and then try to move that car just over there. That's it, just right there. That's all I want. We'll put the F-100 back over there, and we have a lot more room over here, whole bay, to just work on this car. But that'll make doing body work so much easier. If we have to do any engine stuff, as long as we're not taking the engine out, it'll be way easier over here. Just if we have more room. I'm bumping into stuff over there. But yeah, we're on Rural King and take that battery back. Boom, man, we are back. It's been about an hour. Finally got the battery. New battery is here. Hopefully we won't have any more problems with this thing. Let's go ahead and put that thing right here. Okay, battery is in, hooked up. We are good to go. If the engine was flooded, it's not flooded anymore because it's been sitting about an hour. So we're gonna try and fire this thing up and move it under its own power for the first time in like a month. So this has been ridiculous, and hopefully we can get this to work. Hopefully the vacuum issue is fixed and it will run right. But we know the timing's right, so let's go ahead, get this thing over there. Let's see what happens. Moving, kind of. Gosh, this thing's not happy. Come on, baby. Well, guys, it is moving, kind of. It will not idle, but it will run. Guys, if you guys have any idea what's going on, let me know in the comments. At least the fuel gauge is working somewhat. I don't know, guys. Right there, it tried to idle a little bit and it just died. So I don't know if we're not getting enough fuel. Something's going on, but the car has moved over here. We've moved back to this bay. It moves under its own power. Kind of, sort of. I guess it's a win. First time in a month this bay is empty, and there's a mouse. Hey bud, where are you going? Where are you going? Hey, come here. Where are you going? And we got mice, but first time this bay has been empty in like a month. That's awesome. She's not happy. So guys, the Mustang is home, or back home on this side of the bay, and we have a lot more room to work now. But also, she's not happy. We obviously have some issues, but she's running. She's not knocking, so that's a good sign. But guys, the big win for the day is we moved the car. The car moved under its own weight. Yes! But it's not exactly fixed yet. So I don't know. I'm gonna do some research over the next couple days, try and figure this thing out. I'm gonna keep working on the engine, but hopefully soon we will start doing some body work. Body work wise, we're gonna work on this dent here. We have to do some metal repair right here, and then prep for paint, all that stuff. And then we need to pick a color. We're gonna paint it and get it painted. So we are close. We're not super far away from the goal, but we definitely have a lot of work left. So hopefully we can get this thing running right in the next couple episodes. But it's such a big move to finally have the car back over here. And it drove over here under its own power. So no pushing, no we're having to push it in and out so we can work over there. She's back over here for now. Thank you guys, hope this wasn't disappointing. We're not going on a drive yet until we get this fixed. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it a ton. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. So get to 1,000 subscribers. We're real close, closing in on 700. So I really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you guys so much. Have a very Merry Christmas, because almost that time. And talk to you later. See you guys.